you're not using the cab, we incorporate a ladder here. You basically climb up here, here, and this is the built-in ladder, gets you up to the roof.
All right, you guys, it is day 3, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what we're gonna do today. Mike, what are we doing?
I'm hoping to get a new bionic arm because this camera's heavy. And
he's gonna get a new bionic arm. What he's saying is talk fast. Okay, so we're gonna show you guys some more awesome things new to the overland market, or just things that we think you guys are really gonna like while Mike props up his arm. All right, you guys, let's go and check it out.
Are we going this way or that way?
Hey guys, I'm here with Jason from Skinny Guy Campers. Awesome setup. I mean,
thank you very much.
I haven't seen a flip camper in a little while that's in production. This looks like an awesome design.
Thank you.
We're going to go through, we're going to look at it. Will you tell us a little bit about your background and your company and why you did this?
Sure.
Yeah.
I love overlanding, love off-roading, I love my truck mainly, and love upfitting it. So my background is from the RV industry, but I thought if I ever get back into building campers again, I'm going to build something that's lightweight, that's strong, and that I can put in my garage on my truck. Your
background shows, right? I mean, because it's a very well thought out design.
Thank you.
Fairly lightweight.
With my background in the RV industry, we always packed features of all kinds into our campers. So the challenge with this was to pack as many as we could into a product that was at the height of the cab of the truck that fit in your garage. So it has everything in it that an RV would have except for air conditioner. That's the only downfall. We are working on that for the future, but we're not quite there yet.
Well, so, you're out in nature. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. You got the windows, you got the no-see-em screen on the windows. So but the exterior structure and the interior structure is all aluminum. A storage around the outside, on the inside. Once we do go inside, we have a refrigerator, cooktop, sink. There's actually a flushing toilet inside.
Very cool.
Below the bed height, we've got 2 water tanks, roughly with a 35-gallon fresh water, and then you also have a black tank, which was used with the toilet.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah.
You have space underneath this for a decked system. I saw you have a truck over there with a decked system underneath.
We do. So right now we're in the camping position. If we were to collapse it all, the solar panel would still point up. So that way when you're going down the road, you're still getting a charge.
Yeah, I'm doing the geometry math in my head.
Yeah,
right.
it's a little bit of a...
This flips that way, and then this flips that way, and your solar is pointed to the sky.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
exactly.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Tell me about this grate.
Yeah, so that's part of our, this is part of our kit and caboodle package. We go from bare bones, which is what we name the entry-level product, all the way up to the kit and caboodle. So this is just a molly grid that we've designed and have on the back of the camper. You can put all kinds of gear on it. You can actually shower inside. So if you wanted to shower off or wash off your feet or wash out the floor of the unit, this is where that drain comes out. So you hook a hose up, just kind of drape it onto the ground or wherever you want to drain it to, and there you go. These are water fills. So again, this is where you'd fill up your water. We do have a patented feature here. This is actually our roof gutter system, water collection system. We've installed on either of the front corners these little hose bibs. Yep. So you can actually collect the water off the tent, and then you can run that water right from here into your water tanks.
How do people get their hands on one?
Right now, we're in the middle of signing up dealers across the country. So our primary dealer right now is Big Sky RV. They're up in Bozeman, Montana. But if a customer wants to also come to the factory, we can do deliveries at the factory. We're out of Indiana.
Okay,
so, cool. But yeah, we'll have more, soon we'll have more dealers, and we'll have a dealer locator on our website to try to get someone to a local dealer.
Great, so, and I'll have this little thing here on the video that says how they can get a hold of you.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, right
Sounds
on.
great.
Hey, thanks a lot,
Awesome.
Jason. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you guys, I'm here with Jordan. who's with Outer Limit Supply. This is new, right, Jordan?
Yes, this is new. We actually got these in 2 days ago, right here.
Right
Had
on.
it delivered, got it all set up for the first time.
What does this do? People are looking at it, they're like, what the heck does that thing do? Tell me what it does.
So this is a water filtration pump. It's a 12-volt inline pump with filtration. It has a charcoal pre-filter with a micron filter as well. It's rated for 3,000 gallons. It's 12 volts, so you don't have to run any type of inverter or anything. You can do it to a traditional car battery, house battery, chassis battery. So we have a shortened line just for the show, for the display. But what you have is you have your float and you have your line that you're going to toss out, whether it be a creek or some type of water that you want to do. I wouldn't recommend standing still water that's really nasty. But yeah, you run it out there and you can have the pump do the rest of the work.
Right on. Well, so what the obvious thing that I like is I'm looking at the volume of water coming out. That's a nice flow.
Yes, it is.
3,000 gallons. The filters are rated for 3,000 gallons, standard 12 volt. That's a really cool system. Where do people find out more about this?
So you can go to Outer Limit Supply's website. He's going to be releasing more information on everything and then kind of get out all the details.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks very much. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, you guys, I'm here with Lauren at XGrid Campers. Hey, tell us about your company, and then we're gonna look at this beast behind me. But first, tell us what you do.
Awesome, appreciate it. Yeah, so we're XGrid Campers out of Las Vegas. We're an off-road camper dealership, and we have 8 brands that we focus on. All we do is the off-road stuff. We really try to find the best campers on the market, bring them here, and then work with our customers to configure the right rig for their lifestyle.
Okay, great. Now, I'm sort of familiar with the camper we're gonna look at in a moment. I know the price point of this camper.
Okay.
Do you have a range? Is there a high to low range or different purposes? Tell me about the different brands that you focus on.
Yeah, so all of our campers, really rugged, off-road, the best quality.
Yep.
At the lowest price point, starting around 20,000, and then we get these going up into the 60, 65, 70,000 range.
Right. So let's just get that out of the way right now. All right, so this thing is a beast. I know it is like the standard by which a lot of trailers are measured. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, so this is the Conqueror 490. It's a South African company. We have a new distribution partner in the US now, so they're bringing them back to the United States. We just started picking them up a couple weeks ago. We're super excited about it.
Let's take a look at it. Let's look at some of the features here.
Best thing out here, you have the great outdoor kitchen. You have your Snowmaster dual zone fridge, 2-burner cooktop. Everything comes loaded up, so there's no options on this. Everything from the air conditioning to the air ride suspension. You have an onboard air compressor so you can level the system, when you're at camp or going on a trail. So you've got your kitchen, your 2 basins, and again, this comes loaded up. You've got your dishware ready to go.
Place for everything, everything in its place.
Everything's secured, for traveling off-road. And again, this is standard with it.
It's not gonna rattle around. That's great.
So,
and we talk about, we talk a lot about deploy time.
Yeah.
It is stop, pull it out.
Pull it out, ready to go.
You pull in late at night and you're just ready to get some sleepy time.
You can do it.
Boom.
On the
All
490.
Right.
Yeah,
cool.
which is
A lot of capacity in the refrigerator as well.
Oh yeah.
That's very cool.
So here's your front storage.
Yep.
Here's your compressor, the Vire compressor, and then you can adjust your suspension right here. So you can lower it and raise it.
I felt that going. It's going down.
And we have the stabilizer on the back right now, so it's a little bit slower.
Yep.
And you just turn on the compressor if it needs air. It'll start pumping up. And you do have your output right here too, so if you want to air up your tires, you can do that as well.
Very cool.
All right.
Right on. And decent storage in there as well.
Great storage on the front. You actually have another toolbox in the front here. And then we're using the McHitch articulated hitch on the front.
Paul, is this your next step up?
Might be.
This is very.
That's one of the trailers in.
This is very nice.
I can have you.
Thanks, Paul. We'll be fast. Paul's a friend of mine.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is such a roomy cabin in here.
Yeah.
What's great about this is this you've got your full bed up here, you've got your queen size bed back here. You can use it as a dinette. This table actually is set up to be removable all the way. You can set it up outside and use it as an outside dining table as well. It also drops down, becomes a bed, and your lift up cushion support right here. So this now becomes the rest of the bed. Cushion goes here, and then the whole thing's ready to go.
Right on. How, what is it like to raise this? Is it just unclamp and push it up?
Yeah, this is real easy. So we have some locking screws right here, but this
Yep.
will pull down, pushes right up on the hydraulic struts.
All right.
Real easy, unzip it all.
Tell me about these systems.
Yeah, you've got your electronic control panel right there. Everything's managed from that system. You have your battery monitor, you have your charge monitors, you have your water monitors, your solar charge controllers, Renogy. We have an Anderson connector on the front with the portable solar panels. Really, it's all the storage, you know. There's a place for everything. So
Yep.
you've got, you know, tons of storage in here.
You have tons of storage in here.
It's
Holy
all
cow.
over the place. You know, you got your closet back there, and then the pass-through pantry. So if you want to grab your food, you know, have late night snack, you can do that as well.
Do you guys finance?
Yeah, we'll work with the help people get loans and everything.
Right on.
No problem at all. So it's a lot of fun, you know.
Very
10, 12-year
cool.
loan on this, it's nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect, right?
You're fine. You're
Yeah.
fine. No, you know, and honestly, okay, tell me about the reality of getting one. Like with the supply chain demands and things that have been happening,
Yeah.
what's the reality of getting one?
I can probably get you one of these faster than anything else right now.
Oh, okay,
so
got
they're
it.
coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So they're
cool.
they're definitely, the inventory's available.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Lauren, thanks so much. What else should we know?
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, come to XGridCampers.com. We got all of our inventory there. We carry 8 brands. Our newest one we're excited to announce is Australian Off-Road. It's the first time these two teardrops are being in the United States, the Sierra and the Sierra ZR. What we love about this is it's the only camper that we have, and I think in the US, that is making the claim of 100% dust proof.
Oh,
so if you want to go on the
that is
trail
awesome. Yeah.
and you know have that issue with dust, this is the brand to go with.
Right on. Lauren,
Okay.
thank you so much
Awesome
for
to see
spending
you
the
guys.
time.
Yeah,
All right,
appreciate
thank
it.
you. We're here in Loveland, Colorado. I'm with Jessica, and she is the Vice President of Marketing for Overland Expo. How's the show been for you?
It's been excellent.
Yeah, right on.
Mother Nature has been good to us.
Yep.
The industry's been good to us. Our
Yep.
fans and followers are out here, so we're stoked.
Yeah, it's been amazing for Corey and I
Yeah.
walking around seeing everybody again. It's so good to be back at the expo.
Yes,
So
oh
it's
my gosh.
fantastic.
We agree. It's been 22 months since we last produced an Overland Expo. So
Too long.
Yeah, it's been way too long.
Yeah, way too long.
Yeah.
What should we know?
Well, the event turned out really well. We
Mm-hmm.
were stoked. We had 280 exhibitors out here this weekend, and we're excited. There's a lot of, you know, old trusty like OG companies in the industry, but then a lot of like new pop-up companies and brands coming to life out here. We're excited to take them with us on the road to Flagstaff for
Yep.
the West event, and then all the way to Arrington, Virginia for our East event in October.
We'll be at the Flagstaff event as well.
So excited.
We'll have a little base there to be talking and meeting with folks. So
Yep.
we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the Overland Expo Foundation?
Sure, so that is one of our big wins for this weekend. So we technically launched the foundation in 2020, but then all the things happened
Right.
of 2020. So
Right.
this was our first event that we could really fundraise for the foundation. And we were so proud that we raised over $10,000 with our
Awesome.
raffle. And it's our fans and your fans
Right.
that
Right.
helped us raise
Absolutely.
that money with raffle tickets. And then we're also going to auction off our ultimate Overland build that we built with Toyota, a Toyota 4Runner this year. And then our ultimate Overland adventure motorcycle that we built with Honda, an African Twin. So we're gonna.
That thing's gorgeous, by
I
the
know
way.
they're so cool, aren't they?
Yep.
I mean, we just want to take them home, but we know we have to auction them off
Right.
to benefit the foundation. So all
Yeah.
proceeds of those vehicles and the motorcycle go to the foundation also. So
Right.
the goal is to raise like $100,000 this year. So we really need our fans to help us make that happen.
And tell folks what those funds go towards.
Well, basically the foundation is really benefiting everyone from individuals who are out like going on their first overland journeys, but
Yep.
giving back as they go.
Yes.
Or doing good as they go.
Right.
All the way up to, you know, like Tread Lightly and some of the projects that they're
Yep.
looking to help fund. Hopefully working with you guys on
Yep.
some projects that you're looking
Yep.
to help fund, like trail
Yep.
cleanups. Also, you know, organizations that are trying to bring awareness to like protecting our public lands.
Right.
Because we want to keep our public lands public for OHV use.
Absolutely.
So that's very
Yep.
important to this community. So a whole variety of organizations and individuals are eligible for funding, and you can just find out more at overlandexpofoundation.org.
Right on. And keeping the word, talking about it is also an education piece for people who are coming to the expo, looking to join this lifestyle, get out a little bit further beyond the
Yes.
beaten path. we're also bringing that education component to them as well.
are.
Hey, we leave it better than you found it. You give back when you can.
We're definitely trying to teach outdoor ethics here this weekend, overlanding ethics. There is such a huge new community of adventurers that are interested in this space, so we want to make sure that they understand how to be good to Mother Nature, because she'll be good back to you.
That's right.
So that's an
That's
important
absolutely right.
element of all of this, yes.
All right. Jessica, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, you guys, these highlights videos are brought to you by our community software app, Overland Bound 1, free on iOS and Android, community, trips and events, and map resources, all for free. Layers, MVM, places to camp, all that kind of stuff. We're always adding new stuff to it, so go and download Overland Bound 1 on iOS and Android. All right, let's get back to it. I am here with Keith from Hunter RMV. Before we look at this awesome rig, why don't you tell us a little bit about your company, how it started, what you do?
So we started the company around 4 years ago. I had a Class A diesel pusher and realized I couldn't take it to the places I really wanted to get to with my young son. Came to one of the first Overland exhibitions, talked to a couple of the builders, realized I'd have to spend $750,000 on the truck I wanted.
Right.
Got together with some guys I know and we said, why don't we build one?
Right on.
And then people said, hey, can I get one of those? So we've, over the last 4 years, evolved our builds. This is the latest build, our Hunter Predator EXP. I think it hits the sweet spot for an overlanding rig.
So there are different options. So this is based on an LMTV.
Correct.
And then there are different platforms. There's the 6x6, the 4x4.
Right.
Tell us about this one. Why is this a sweet spot?
This is an Acela platform, which means it's a totally refurbished, as new LMTV. Literally, they take the LMTV apart, sandblast it, replace around 400 pieces of equipment. So you really have an as new truck,
Right.
with a Caterpillar engine, Allison transmission. It's a really service it anywhere, drive it anywhere.
Right.
Reliable, quiet, fuel efficient relatively for the size, and really a comfortable ride in the cab. It's nothing like, we've had some military guys come, I used to drive these. It's not the same.
I never want to drive that thing again,
no,
but it's different.
No, air ride seats, really good air conditioning, and a lot of acoustic work. So it's a very different kettle of fish. But this one, it happens to be available after the show. This is a show truck, and it is
Very
available.
cool. Very cool. Well, I'll drive it around the country for it and advertise it if you would like me to.
I've had
I
a
will
number
do
of
that.
those offers.
So tell me why, we talked a little bit yesterday, you like the 4x4 platform.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
First of all, from a purely operating perspective, it's under 26,000 pounds gross vehicle weight rating. You can drive it on a regular license, maybe with an air brake endorsement, depending on what state you're from.
Yeah.
They are, when they're sold, they are registered as an RV, so it really doesn't matter at that point. But it's very maneuverable. The short wheelbase, the overall length of this is 23.5 feet.
Right.
And a short wheelbase, probably around 15 feet, means you can turn it around in a road very easily. The 6x6, we can put a bigger box on, a longer wheelbase in the entirety. Slightly worse gas mileage on a bigger rig, 6x6. But really, for most people, for a couple or three, this is a good sized vehicle. Well, we could say that at the end of this show, this is available.
So this beautiful rig is available.
It's available as built for $335,000, so $335,000 after the show. I don't think it's going to sit around very long, but
right.
it is. And the real specs are on our website, hunterrmv.com.
Right.
I've always said that your website's your window to your shop, and if your window is never looked at,
Yep.
that's a problem. But also, if your shop door is never open, that's a problem. So,
Right.
Anyway.
Well, Keith, thank you very much for sharing. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys. Hey, thank you. That's going to about wrap it up for the Overland Expo Mountain West. We're going to be in Flagstaff. Hope to see you there. This series of videos was brought to you by the Overland Bound community. We would love to have you as a part of our worldwide crew, and our community also has an app, Overland Bound 1, iOS and Android. We'd love to have you on the crew and see you on the trail. Till next time, you guys, outfit, explore, and we will see you on the trail.